So, just kind of a general ballpark idea then, how much did it cost to ship about 60 boxes worth of stuff? I mean, I know
Yeah,
it's shipping from Hawaii, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but a lot of people are always just interested how much shipping would be.
sure, sure. It turned out to be not as bad as I thought. I was thinking, this is going to cost us between 10 and 20 grand to ship all our stuff up here. No, not even close to that. I was pleasantly surprised. M. Dyer shipped our household goods full service for $7,000.
Wow,
Um, yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
was, yeah, it came out to like they have a structure, so much per pound within a certain weight limit. So ours worked out to be, it was like 6,000 pounds or a little over 6,000 pounds. No, wait a minute. Was it that much? It was like 263 a pound. So, or 268 a pound of stuff. And they tell you this going in. They'll come in and they'll do an estimate. You kind of indicate to them what you want to take. They'll come up with their own idea of how much the weight's going to be, how many boxes might be involved, and they'll say, okay, here's an estimate. The actual charge will be different when you actually ship everything and the total count is taken. But this is a guide to go by. So in your mind that okay, anything that I want to ship is going to cost me $2.68 per pound. So this item over here, I like it. How much does it weigh? Is it worth 20 bucks to ship or 30 bucks to ship or whatever it might be? That helps you make those kinds of decisions.
That's
The
that's a
vehicle,
really good point. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The vehicles, they just cut your legs out from under you when you're shipping a vehicle from Hawaii to here. It's just nuts. You can ship a vehicle we call it the mainland, y'all call it the lower 48, which now I'm calling it. Um, it's only like $1,500 or something like that to ship a car to the mainland. To ship a car here, 4,000 bucks.
Oof.
Yeah, $4,000, 4,100 actually. It has to go through Seattle first. Get off the ship. Then they have to put it on a barge and then send it up here. So that's a lot of money. Which is why we only wanted to bring the Subaru, which is a late model, 2019 or something like that. Very nice, serviceable car. Our older car is still in good shape, no miles, but 2007, is that worth 4,000 bucks to ship up here? So I had to think, well, what can I get there for, say, 9,000? Because the cost of the shipping, we're avoiding that. Then we have to pay, for a comparable car. So nah, there's nothing available around here for 10,000 or under. If you want a decent used car here, you got to be looking at 20 grand at least for something serviceable, and it goes up from there. And I thought, the Subaru only cost us, what was it, 28 or something when we bought it. So if I'm going to put 25,000 into a car, I want a new car. I don't want somebody's used car that I don't know the history and spend all that time shopping for it. So that sold me on, you know what? We're going to have to bite two bullets here on the car.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we made the right decision.
Yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, that's just kind of the reality on the ground right now. That just the cost of cars is starting to change the
Yeah.
decisions we have to make during the shipping period. But all right, well, once you got up here, then now that you guys are moving in, the house is closed, like you're kind of sleeping on air mattresses for a couple more days here, hopefully.
Yeah.
Um, what is kind of your impression of Alaska, Eagle River after you've gotten here? Is it about what you were expecting? Were there any big surprises, anything like that really came up so far?
There were no big surprises. I've heard that the beauty of this area is really something special. So I was expecting that, but it's something to expect it and see it on a screen and then actually be in it. It's just astounding here. Every time we walk out our front door, I look at the mountains, I look at the forests, I look at this beautiful neighborhood and I think, man, this is really special. This is really, really nice. Um, we've had nothing but positive experiences since getting off the plane. Ted Stevens International, great airport. And I'm comparing things to like Honolulu, right? Our international airport, there is no comparison. This airport is beautiful. You get off the plane, it's nice, it's clean, people are friendly, no massive crowds. And there's a lot of great places to eat right there at the airport. I wanted to hang out at the airport for a couple of days and sample all the different restaurants, you know. So everyone was helpful. We also took with us on the airplane 3 fairly large boxes of household goods, which we had planned to bring with us as checked on luggage. And rather than schlep them to the hotel, because they were pretty heavy, they were a good 50, 60 pounds a piece, we just left them in storage right there. There's an outfit that stores luggage for you. Now it's not cheap, it's $25 a box. So that was $75, but it made the journey so much more pleasant. The thing about moving and doing something like this, long plane ride, everything you have to do to plan, to ship, all the work involved, you want the actual move itself to be pleasant. If it costs you a few extra bucks, it's money well spent to have a pleasant, easy experience coming and landing here and making the transition. So that $75 was money well spent. We got a room at the Hyatt, nice hotel, again, nice people. Slept overnight really well. It was really bright outside at 9 o'clock when we arrived. I was kind of prepared for that, but it stayed bright almost till 11 o'clock that night. And the sun actually never really did go down. It went kind of below the horizon or below the mountains, right? But it stayed this twilight all night long until the sun came back up again around 4 o'clock, something like that. So that was a new experience for us. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, because you guys got here right during summer solstice. So
yeah. And folks that have talked to us said, you did it right. You came in the summertime. You